Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michaela and this is Stitching with Matt. I hope you guys had a great January. It is currently February 1st, Thursday, and it's like 4:45 p.m. I just got off work, so I decided to sit down and film this video for you guys. We're in a new filming location. And I have a new ring light tripod thing, so hopefully the glare on my glasses is not too bad. This filming location is my stitching spot, so it's basically just my couch. So the background of my last video, if you just flip the camera all the way around, that's where it was. Let's see. I have a lot to show you guys today. I have 5 finishes, a lot of haul, and a couple of whips, a couple of new starts, and I have giveaway winners to announce. So yeah, let's just get into this video. I've gotten a lot of new people since my last video was a whip parade that tends to get some more traffic on the channel. So I'll go ahead and reintroduce myself. Again, my name is Michaela. I am 27 years old. I am originally from Arkansas, but I live in Memphis, Tennessee. I work in a hospital laboratory in like a molecular diagnostics kind of setting. I have 2 cats. They currently are playing, so hopefully they won't bump anything. I have, how old is Bean? He'll be a year old in April, so he is 10 months old. And then Betta, who she's a calico, she will be 3 in June. Let's see. What else? I have a boyfriend. I've had him for like a year and a half. He's in his 3rd year of optometry school, so we are almost done, thankfully. So yeah. Ooh, forgot to turn my litter box off. Okay, I am back. All right, so what was I talking about? Oh, introducing myself. Literally that's it. I have a few other hobbies besides cross stitch. Oh, I guess I could tell you when I started cross stitching. I started cross stitching in August of 2022. One of my coworkers and friend Kelly, she got me into it, so shout out to Kelly. And just like recently I've started to feel a little more comfortable with the type of thing that I'm stitching and the types of fabric that I use. I'm still trying to decide what counts I like and things like that. So I haven't quite found my sweet spot yet, but I still like to experiment with different like counts and colors and things like that. What else was I talking about? Oh, my other hobbies. I also crochet. You may see some of that on here as well. I currently have 3 in progress crochet pieces, blankets. Actually, no, 4. It's 4. I have a granny square one, which is, you know, it's like a requirement. If you crochet, you have to have a granny square blanket. I also read a lot. I have several books. A lot of them I haven't read yet. If any of you guys are readers, you know that buying books and reading books, they give you different types of serotonin, if that makes any sense. So maybe, hopefully, I can read some of the books that I have in my physical collection. I am currently listening to an audiobook. Sarah J. Maas just released a new book. It is the Crescent City 3 book. My cats like to jump on my TV, which is weird. But yeah, so if you guys like Sarah J. Maas, be sure to check that out. And if you do like her, you're probably already listening to it. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. Let's see. I have my notes off to the side here. Okay. So I use a planner to write down literally everything that happens in my life, just to-do list, appointments, what book I'm reading, and what cross-stitch project I am working on. So, let's flip back to January and I can show you guys chronologically what I was working on for the month of January. All right, so the first project for the first week of January, and if I have stats for it, I will show you guys as well. Some of my patterns are digital and others are paper patterns. I like a mixture of both. I honestly am kind of leaning more towards digital, but we'll see. So, oh, okay. Random noises happening outside today. I'll throw up a picture of the one that I worked on for the first week of January. It was the Haunted Library by Lola Cross Stitch. I'm stitching this on 36 count vintage country mocha, stitched 2/2 with the called for threads, and I'm gonna try to put in the before picture maybe over my face, and then I'll hold the current off to the side. So here is where it's currently. When you guys saw it last, there was just a corner of a bookshelf, so I've managed to put in Pennywise, some books, and Red Rum. And I honestly am kind of regretting putting Pennywise in because he's kind of creepy to look at. So, yeah, so he's gonna be staring at me for the entire project, which is, ooh, I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. So I worked on this project for 7 days from January 1st to January 7th. And currently it has a total of 1,476 stitches, with 15,728 left to go at a percentage of 8.6%. So that was the first project of the month. Put this off to the side. Just make a giant stack. Okay. And then the next project that I worked on, I don't have the cover photo, but it's a finish. So I will put up a picture of what it looked like the last time. And let me get it. I have been, with this finish, I was trying my hand at mounting and lacing things onto foam board so that I could get them framed. Not me trying to get the ring light out of my glasses. But anyway, this is the first one that I did. So here is it mounted to the foam board. I also just kind of laced it. It looks kind of bad, but oh well. It's going to be in a frame. You won't be able to see it. This was stitched on 28 count raw linen from Zweigart, and it's printed with mini dots, and it was stitched 2/2 with all of the called for threads. So that was the finish for the second week of January, from January 8th to January 14th. I did finish this on January 14th. Okay, next up, the week of January 14th to January 21st. That was a snow week in Memphis. It snowed and it was cold and it sucked. Thankfully my boyfriend is originally from Minnesota, so he knows how to drive in the snow, and that helped me out greatly. So for that week, I worked on the Creepy Christmas Village stitch along from Lola Cross Stitch, and I managed to finish all of them, finally. So I showed the first 4 in my last video, but I will show them to you guys again. I cut a piece of foam board specifically for this. Look at me go. Okay. Let's see if I can. Ah! You can tell I've never done this before. Whatever. I'm just going to show them to you one at a time. Never mind. So this was the first one. This is the Creepy Christmas Carolers. And the first 6 of the ornaments are stitched on 36 count elephant run from Fox and Rabbit. That was the first one. The second one is I believe it's the Holiday House or the Haunted Holiday House or something like that. Just little bats and a ghost and a cat. It's very cute. The third one. This one is now, I know in my last video I said this was my favorite, but this one is now my second favorite. It is the Creepy Christmas Tree. I love the skulls and the little crows that are helping decorate it. Okay, and the fourth one is the headless horse-drawn carriage. And then now we're getting into the finishes from the week that I worked on these. So I will pull them up individually and tell you the stitch count and all that for them. So the first one that I finished was the Creepy Crawly Gazebo. And here's this one. And if you see this random stain off to the side, I did spill coffee on this, but luckily it was on a spot that there was no stitching. So the Creepy Crawly Gazebo has 1,090 stitches. And I love the detail that the back stitch gives of the spider webs. It's very cute. Okay. And then the next one was the Ghost of Christmas Past, Present, and Yet to Come. It's still initializing, trying to open. This one has 1,565 stitches. I did start the very first ornament on this cut of fabric, and I ended up messing up with my counting, and I just didn't feel like pulling it out, so I just stuck that there on the bottom. And then the last one, she gave us I think it was a freebie for being in the stitch along, but this pattern is currently available in her shop if you guys like it as much as I do. And this one is called the Merry Mole. This is stitched on 28 count tea-dyed even weave from DMC, and it's using all of the colors that were included with the stitch along. I really want to hang this on my desk at work just because it's very cute. For finishing those, I think I'm gonna buy just some 3-inch frames off of Amazon. They look like they're wooden, but they're actually like a squishy plastic. So I think I'm gonna buy those to finish those out, and maybe put just like a little hot glue, like a bow or something, so you can't really see the hanger part. Let's see. My next project was Lemon Kitchen by Erin Elizabeth Designs, and this was stitched the week of January 22nd to January 28th. And I have this digitally, and when I stitched on it for that week, it was a finish. So it has a total of 5,853 stitches, and I have mounted this onto foam board. I just haven't laced it in the back yet, but here is the finish. This is stitched on 25 count moss green Lugana. I believe it's from Zweigart, using all the called for DMC, and it's stitched 2/2. I think my favorite is the little trellis here, or maybe the weight with the lemon on it. It's very cute. So I'm gonna just lace this up in the back and probably find just like a cute little white frame, put it in my kitchen. Let's see, I had one more project. This was a previous finish from, I think, the summer of last year, but I finally fully finished it out because I wanted to frame it. This is I Love My Cat by Dirty Annie Southern Style. This is stitched on 28 count Summer Storm from Seraphim, and it's using all of the called for Weeks Dye Works and Classic Colorworks. So I'm just gonna put this in a normal frame and just sit it on my desk upstairs because it is hilarious to me. Okay, so if you're good at math, which I think you guys are, that only added up to 28 days. So the 29th through the 31st, I worked on new starts. So I will get to those in just a second, but first I want to do my giveaway winners. In my last video, I was going to give away Adam Hart cross stitch thread bobbins in the copper ink colorway. And to enter that, you just had to tell me one of your New Year's resolutions or a goal for the year. And I have 3 packs that I was going to give away, and the 3 winners. First one is at Rachel Joy 7. The second one is Kit Mar 1667, and the last one is at Debbie_does_stitching. So congratulations, you guys. I'm gonna leave my email address in the description box below, so just reach out to me and say that you guys were the winner of the giveaway, and I will get that sent over to you guys as soon as I can. Okay, I had 2 new starts this month. My intention was only to have 1 new start, but things happen. So on the 5th of January, my friends and I had a little, we call them Stitch and Bitch sessions, where we just get together and drink wine and eat pizza or whatever, hang out and either cross stitch or crochet or whatever. And my friend Kelly and I picked out a Dimensions Gold collection. It's the Petite, and it is the, coffee shop. And here is what it will look like in the end. And Kelly is already completely done with this almost. But this is where I got to on it. So I started this on January 5th, and I worked on it that night. And then I think I worked on it again maybe the 29th or something like that, just for a little bit. So that's where I got to. This is stitched on 18 count white Aida, and I'm using the Aida provided from the kit and the floss provided from the kit. So there is something different I'm gonna do with this. So Liz Matthews from Hello from Liz Matthews, the cross stitch designer, is doing a stitch along, and believe it or not, it is with this specific kit. I'll leave a link to her video down below, so if you guys want to go see the video where she talks about how she preps her kits or her charts like this, you can go watch that. But she is doing a stitch along, and it has a hashtag if you guys want to join along. It is hashtag Hello Dimensions SAL. And every 2 weeks she's going to put out a video, and it's going to say what portion of the chart that she wants us to stitch. So 1 week it could potentially be like the wreath on the door, or like the Christmas tree, or maybe do the words 1 week. So it's really manageable chunks every 2 weeks. So I'm going to keep this in rotation until it's finished. Just stitching on it every 2 weeks with whatever she says that we're stitching. So that was my 1 new start, and I have 1 more that I started on, I think I started this on the 29th as well. Let's see if I can put this back. Please don't fall. Let's see if I can find the cover photo. This is a paper chart, so here we go. So my second new start of the month that I started on January 29th is Modern Folk Embroideries, A Quilter's Dream. And I am doing a color conversion. I believe this calls for Roxy Flossco colors, and I swapped them out for some pinks. So where the dark navy is, I am using a dark pink, and then where the mustard color is a light pink. So I have them still in the skeins because I'm only using 1 at a time, but these are the colors that I'm using. It is DMC 3688 and DMC 778. Okay, and I'm stitching this on 36 count oat from Bestitch Me. Let's see if I can bring the board out again for this. It is a little wrinkled, I'm sorry, but this is where I'm at. So this outline here is the entire border of the first page. And I don't know if you guys can see the color difference there, but it's just a very subtle change, and I am loving it. The needle minder on this project is from Top Knot Stitcher Shop. She has some really nice needle minders if you guys are interested in some. So yeah, this was maybe like 2 or 3 days of stitching. But I love the little subtle color change that's going on there. So we'll put that back in the whip rotation, and if I roll it on my wheel, then that's what I work on. I know I said last month I told you guys my plans last month of my randomizer wheels, and that is currently working for me, and I do like it because it's kind of like a game. So what I did is, for the beginning of the year, I put all of my whips into one wheel, and then I put all of my kitted projects into another wheel. Oh no, it's falling. So every 7 days, or on that 7th day or whatever, so February 1st I rolled, which today I rolled the wheel, and it picked out a project for me for the whip category, and I pulled that project and work on it for 7 days, and that's what I did in the month of January. So that's every 7th day I would roll the wheel and work on that project for 7 days. And then as far as new starts go, usually I roll the wheel because I have all of my kitted projects in one wheel. And hi, Bean. Come here, you wanna say hi? This is Bean. Can you say hi? What you doing? Oh, hello? Nope. Okay, bye. Anyway, my kitted projects I'll roll and then just start that one. So that's how I pick my new starts. Please get off. All right. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, new starts. Yeah, so I use the wheel for that, and it's like a game, and I really like it. So I'm going to continue it into February, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit. So I guess we're talking February plans now. So since I did finish so many projects, I ended up finishing 3 projects, but I started 2 more. So I think my whip count is maybe up to like, I don't know. So I had 11 to start with, and I finished 3, 8. So I'm at like 10-ish currently. Yeah, math. Anyway, so I'm at 11 currently, and I kind of want there to be more of a variety, because I know that some of my projects they're kind of smaller or medium-sized projects that are closer to a finish, so it'll be easier for me to finish. But I do have 2 larger full coverage projects that could potentially just keep being pulled. And I don't want to get bored, if that makes any sense. So I wanted to add in some more new starts. So for the month of February, I think for the first week, I'm going to roll the wheel and pick one whip to work on. The second week, I'm going to roll my kitted projects wheel and do a new start. The third week, I'm going to roll the whip wheel again and work on a whip. And then week 4, I'm going to roll the wheel again and do a new start. So 7 times 4 is 28. There's 29 days in February this year. So on the 29th, I'm going to do another new start. So I'm going to have 3 new starts this coming month, or for the month of February. And hopefully that gives me more of a variety to work on. And maybe I won't finish things as quickly as I did, since I am doing that stitch along from Liz Matthews. So we'll see how that goes. But I think I know I rolled my whip wheel, and one of them is for sure gonna be a finish, so we'll see. If I don't like how many whips I have next month, we'll see. We may do a whole another month of just working on whips, or we may do another month where I have 3 new starts again. So we'll see. Let's see. I have a lot of haul to show you guys. I think I want to start with the floss first. I have it here in a little basket. I took these out of the bags because this is the second time that I filmed this video. I filmed it yesterday and I didn't like where I filmed it. And I also just didn't like the vibe yesterday. I don't know. Maybe I was just super tired, but anyway, just decided to refilm, and hopefully it's a little bit better this time around. So I'm a part of the Roxy Floss Co. Neutrals and Brights floss packs per month. So you get 5 skeins of floss in the neutrals and the brights collection. And I don't remember which were the neutrals and which were the brights. So I just kind of, they're all a mess. So I'll just show them to you individually. This first one is called Irresponsible. I believe it's named after Lake Erie. The second one is Time, also named after one of the Great Lakes, I think. This one is called Atlantic. This one is called Wicked, so it's like a very nice deep green. This one is Alder Ego. It's a very nice brown. Next up we have Rust in Time. It's a perfect rust color. Okay, and then we have Under the Wire. Beach Boys. Very nice sandy color. This one is Sergeant. It's a nice mustard yellow. And the last one is the Longest Time. Very nice green. So let's see if I can hold all these up. Kind of. There we go. Those are the colors for the month. All right, so I'm also a part of 2 Fabric of the Month clubs. I'm part of the Bestitch Me Fabric of the Month club, and since today is the 1st, we did receive our invoices for this, and Brandy at Bestitch Me lets you swap what club you're in, I believe like once. So I switched from the 32 count to the 40 count, but this is the December Fabric of the Month. I haven't gotten my January one yet. I think it's supposed to be delivered today, but the mail has not come yet. But anyway, the December Fabric of the Month from Bestitch Me was called Blue Moon. And this is what it looks like. Here, I'll fold it out one more time. This is beautiful. If you guys are interested in this, I do believe this is a color that is now readily available in their shop. Yeah, I love that. I really want to put a fancy lady on this. This is beautiful. Okay, and then the next Fabric of the Month, I'm in the Forbidden Fiber Co. 18 count Ada club, and this one is called Resolution. And I love this so much. This is the perfect color for like a Halloween or like something creepy, I think. Bring it a little up closer. So that is the perfect for Halloween, I think. And I bought a chart this month that I think is going to look perfect on that. So maybe you'll see it in the future. And we'll put that away later. Okay, so that was all of my subscriptions. Oh, the cats have the zoomies. I don't know if you can hear them. Next up, I did buy several charts. So I'll show you guys those. The first one I got was from my local needlework shop, and it is the Haunted Mansion Stitch Along from Tiny Modernist. It is no longer a stitch along. It's from 2018, so it has long been completed, but this is what the final will look like. And there is a room off to the side that has 2 scientists in it, and I got it because I'm a scientist. And I think this would look perfect on this fabric. You guys tell me what you think in the comments. So that was the first one that I got. And my LNS only had it in like stitch along format, so this was like the very first one was doing the outline, and then each room has its own like card, which I kind of like that. So that means that like I could, just like easy milestones to work for this. The next one I got at my LNS was from Silver Creek Samplers, and it is called Introverted. And it says introverted, but will eagerly discuss everything cross stitch. And I tried to get this up from Stash, and I think I have everything except one of the colors. The gray color, the one that's the majority color in the letters. I don't have anything that is similar to that, so I may order the Gentle Arts for that just so that I can kit it up. We'll see. Okay. The next pattern I got from 123 Stitch, and this is called High and Dry by Long Dog Samplers. I am a sucker for a just monochrome pattern, and I thought this was beautiful. I really want to stitch this on like a 40 count with like some white silk. I feel like that would be beautiful. Even like doing it as the model stitch as blue and white. Really look nice in like a bathroom, I think, maybe. Okay. The next pattern I did get from my LNS. This one is Summer Quaker by Lola Studios. And this has been on my wish list forever. I love all the colors. It's so beautiful. And I'm a sucker for a Quaker. There's something about it. Like, I'm not a sampler girly yet, but I have loved Quakers since the beginning. So I get the glare off that. There you go. Okay. The next pattern I also got at my LNS, and it is called Sakura from Autumn Lane Stitchery. It's my first fancy lady. Love this. And I have a piece of purple fabric, I believe it's 32 count, that she would look perfect on. This next one I got from 123 Stitch, and this is Sophie Doggett 1804 from Hands Across the Sea Samplers. And imagine that, it's a Quaker. I'm thinking about ordering just a piece of tan 40 count for this. And I don't know that I'm gonna do it in the red and green colorway. I might, but we'll see. And I also don't know if I want to do the like her name and year in the middle. I may just repeat one of the Quakers in the middle. I don't know. Maybe I can put my own name. I'm just not super good at recharting things, and I don't want to risk it and like mess it up. So, a problem for future me, I think. And then last but not least, this is All Will Be Well by Heartstring Samplery. And I am in love with this. Again, it's a monochrome. I think what I'm going to do for this one is stitch this, oh, it's buried. But Mary Mole, the previous finish that I showed you, was stitched on 28 count, just tea-dyed even weave. And I think I want to stitch this on there like that. Just do 1/1, but use like, I have a black variegated from Roxy Flosco that I might want to use for that. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because this would be a really quick start and finish. Let's see, let me make sure there's nothing else in my box. I think that's it, you guys. That is all I had for the month. Hopefully I can keep my haul to a minimum next month. I think I say that every month, but I ended up buying things that I probably shouldn't buy, but my 123 Stitch wish list is massive because everything is beautiful and I want to stitch everything, but there's only so much time. Yeah, I think that's it, you guys. If you guys were the giveaway winner, be sure to reach out to me and send me an email so that I can get these thread bobbins shipped out to you guys. Other than that, I hope you guys had a wonderful January, and I hope you guys have a wonderful February, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!